And we're back in AR. It's been like a week since my last video because I've encountered nothing but terrible, like, low tier teams, corner doomers, corner armors, just, you know, all that kind of crap that isn't really interesting, all the stuff you don't really want to watch. But today we've actually found something cool. So this is SpeedyHawk's team. When I saw the name pop up, I immediately recognized it. I don't watch SpeedyHawk, but I did recognize the name. He's a Fire Emblem Heroes YouTuber. I don't know exactly what his main content is. I had a brief look at his channel before I started playing. I think it's like mostly summoning based. I can't really tell. But anyway, the team's interesting enough to the point where I figured I should showcase it. And maybe it's interesting to some of you if any of you do watch SpeedyHawk as well. Maybe it's interesting to know what his defense team is if he doesn't show it. I don't even know. But we'll go over it. We have an unmerged Leaf here with minus defense plus res IVs. Pretty solid stat line, but kind of an awkward unit overall, I think. I still don't really know what this does. It's attack def lull, right? And heavy blade, kind of. Something like that. Nowhere near as scary as Thrasier's version of it. So he doesn't seem too terrifying. We have a +10 Tsubasa here, which is pretty interesting. First time I've seen Tsubasa. I'm not really a fan of the TMS units. I don't think they look very good in FEH. Not art-wise, just I don't think they fit in with the general aesthetic of the game. But you know, IS will do what IS does. She's running. Does she come with Chill Def? I honestly don't know what her base kit is, but she's got home speed 4, aerobatics, so she can fly around a bit, stuff like that. We've got an unmerged Mamori here with, again, I think that's pretty much her base kit, plus speed tactic and attack tactic. We have a Doomer here. He's hitting my Bolt Tower, unfortunately. I placed my Bolt Tower in lane 4 instead of lane 3 during Astra, specifically to try to dodge it getting destroyed, because I feel like it's more common to have like catapults and such on lane 3. But today we got unlucky, so that's a shame. But he's running pretty much his base kit, running Violent Shield, so no armor effectiveness, but that doesn't matter because you're a dragon. We have a Summer Tiki, who's not a unit you see too often anymore. I think she was really popular back when her banner first came out. She's running Vantage, so maybe it's a good thing that we didn't Bolt Tower her. And there's an Eleonora who has the pseudo Fire Sweep bow, and she's running rally attack speed with a ruse skill. So because of that, we are actually going to try to bait out Eleonora first and engage with her. I'm not really concerned about healing up Hawkeye, because he's going to heal up after he's attacked just once from Eleonora. So yeah, I don't really mind not healing off the 7 damage from what's his face from Duma. On the left, we're going to move up with Rutger to. I mean, I'm guessing Rutger can probably challenge Leaf. It is worth noting that Leaf and Duma are the only ones getting panicked, because these guys are actually running some visible buffs. In particular, Tsubasa seems to be pretty buff. But obviously, as we get rid of different members of the team, they'll be less buffed. So we're just going to take on Eleonora, I think. Naga, unfortunately, is getting debuffed. I think that was Panic, isn't it?
What is your desire?
From the Panic matter that we just destroyed, but that's okay. So we'll get our buffs back. Because I have Null Seed Disrupt, I should be able to counterattack Eleonora. Does look like we're going to take a decent bit of damage, but is going to be a kill. And we'll heal most of that off, so we're not looking too shabby after that. Okay, here comes Tiki. We're still panicked. I guess that was Duma. Yeah, Duma has panic. But there is no more panic to worry about. What buffs are you getting at the start of next turn? You are getting 0 buffs, Tiki, and I'm getting my full buffs. So, I think what we're gonna do is, again, we will. I kind of don't want Rutger to be attacked by Tsubasa. I don't know who Tsubasa's gonna go after.
What's next?
But I think for this turn we're gonna move back with Hawkeye Hawkeye's not going to get panicked by Duma. Tiki, there is no rallies, so Tiki I think we can safely bait
It will be done.
with
Yes.
with
What is your
Naga, yeah.
desire?
Actually, I keep forgetting that all dragons have the fucking effective against dragon these days. That is rather annoying.
Yes.
So technically, she will one-shot us. That does pose a little bit of a problem, doesn't it?
What is your desire? It will
I
be
do
done.
want Hawkeye to have dragon effectiveness, because he might be able to kill Duma in one shot next
What is
turn.
your desire? Yes.
Hard to say.
What
I
is
think the
your
more
desire?
important
It
part
will
is
be
probably
done.
killing Tiki though,
What is
and I
my
think we'll just
task?
continue to move up with Rutger. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Alright, okay. How much speed does Leaf have? Is he going to get buffed by anything? Speed and attack tactic. And he also gets +4 to all stats, doesn't he? And if you're
Yes.
debuffed in
Orders.
any capacity, then you also lose an extra
Yes.
bit of attack and shit. Does her weapon have guard in it? Very special cooldown plus. No, it doesn't have guard, it's just steady
Moving
breath.
forward.
Technically I could activate Gale Force doing this. And then just come back and she would probably kill herself on Rutger. Getting Leaf at this point is kind of annoying
What's
because
next?
anyone I put in his range is going to get panicked. I don't really want Hawkeye to be taking on Leaf. I think that's probably a recipe for disaster.
What is my task?
I could do this. I could, actually, no, because it's steady breath, that would actually charge up her ether to full.
What is your
And
desire?
I don't think that's not half.
Yes.
It does not bring me to half. These repositions are really annoying, and we're already on turn 4.
It will be done.
Fortunately,
What
I
is your
do not think we
desire?
can bait this Tiki
Yes.
with a Naga.
It will be done.
Even if I give her the attack res link, I think that would still probably result in a KO.
What is your desire?
Understood.
I think Lucina could do it though, potentially.
Your orders. What's next?
And Lucina's not being debuffed in any way. Although technically she'll receive the panic debuff,
Orders.
like the panic status, if I put her in this tile.
Understood.
And I think that would still activate Deadly Balance, wouldn't it? That probably would still activate Deadly Balance. Not to mention that because he's going to be near an ally, he makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and he's at like 40
Your
speed.
orders.
So that doesn't sound like an enjoyable time, to be
Moving
honest.
forward.
This is rough. This is a rough position. As I've mentioned many times before, red units kind of fuck me up a little bit.
Of course.
What's next?
He is going to be getting buffed next turn. I think
What
we
is my
might want
task?
to just let Tiki attack us
Yes.
with Rutger. I know she's going to have vantage, but that might actually be good for us because she won't have ether
What is my
charge
task?
since steady breath only applies on enemy phase.
Moving forward.
We would have Gale Force for sure. We
What
can
is
take
my
2
task?
attacks from her, and it would activate wings on one of our Nagas. So that might be the best play that we can make.
Yes.
In fact, maybe I even go to this tile to get in there. Tsubasa won't be able to attack me unless someone else repositions her, but I don't think anyone else would. The annoying part is I basically require Hawkeye to take on Tsubasa, but Tsubasa seems very content to just be sitting in the middle of the map repositioning over and over again.
It will be done.
And I really don't know who I
What
want
is
to
your
take on
desire?
Leaf. I can't really put anyone in his range right now because they're going to get panicked by Duma.
Yes.
And this Naga is going to get panicked and probably die to that open the future.
Understood.
And Lucina wouldn't do that.
Your orders.
Even Lucina might die, honestly. I mean, that's going to be a strong special.
next?
I know she's pretty thick, but she's not at full HP or anything. This is a really rough position.
Understood.
Of course.
I think we need to
It will be
relocate,
done.
but that's going to make it really hard to get this pot.
Your orders.
If only every dragon didn't have the effective against dragons boon, then we'd actually be able to use Naga for something here. But because Naga is terrible,
Yes.
can't be doing that.
What is your desire?
Even this Naga, unlikely to live. I mean, this Naga has a little bit more res and
What is your
HP
yes.
after she's been smited, so... the real problem is that we're running low on turns. That's the real issue here. I think we are going to do this ballsy kind of move. We kind of need... We don't want to be retreating at this point.
What is
So
my
I
task?
think it's important that we do something like this. We're not going to attack though. We'll just do that.
It will be
We'll
done.
move up
What
these
is your
Nagas.
desire?
What's next?
And Lucina, I think. And we'll leave it at
Yes.
that. So that was the fake trap. Okay. I suppose that's good to know. Alright, so apparently I'm not doubling Tiki, even with like 50 odd speed. Which is not what we want. Technically I'm faster, but I guess because of the hone speed 4. Well, that's not good.
The path ends here.
Okay, I had a feeling that might happen. Yeah, I did have a feeling that might happen.
Yes.
Which is kind of annoying, to say the least. Well, I mean, I still have 4 ladders left, so I think we are just going to use one of them. It's a shame that we couldn't beat this team. I've been struggling to use my Hawkeye recently, to be honest with you. He's not really had many matches where I thought that tanking would be viable. And I think I should have gone with a vantage play here as well. I think Camilla or Soth was the better play. But that's okay. This is the first loss of the week, and I don't mind. So, yeah, I think we are gonna we're just gonna take this one as a loss. I don't really think we need to play through the rest of this. I'm gonna surrender. We'll find another random game, and I'll come back when I've thought about what strat I want to use. So, for the second match of the day, we have encountered an infantry pulse team. Luckily, it's not the worst infantry pulse team that I've ever seen. It doesn't look that difficult, but for some reason, it's the not difficult looking teams that tend to get me. So we'll go over it. We have an unmerged legendary Lucina. She's always pretty annoying to deal with. And we have a +2 Deirdre, who is not getting affected by Micaiah's debuff at all. She is going to be running a rally and have instant Luna. We've got Ana Zero, because there always is one. We have a Boots Kagero with Luna the Cleaner without any stat buffs on the Cleaner. I don't know why that is exactly. We have a +7 Sylvia with Barrier Blade and 4-turn cooldown Miracle, and we have a +10 Seliph with with Vengeance, a Rally, and all the rest of it, all the cool shit. So, what are we gonna do here? So what we're gonna do is on the right side of the map. What we want to do is get the healing tower. It's not exactly much of a healing tower. It is only level 1. But Seliph's HP is actually at that perfect threshold where my bolt tower gets him to below half which means that he will technically be one roundable in the future. However, the left side of the map is what I want to focus on with my Igren,
It will be
because
done. What is your desire?
the left side of the map is where the actual pulses are hitting, so I want to attack and kill Sylvia, and from there, these guys are way less of a threat, Lucina and Deirdre specifically. Now we needed to test that trap, because we're going to need to smite from that position, so it's good to know that that was the fake one, and we can comfortably end turn here. Now, we do kind of want to take care of that healing, the panic mana, because we are going to need to smite onto this spot, and that's going to give us buffs. So, actually, now that I think about it, is there any way for me to do this? My healing tower is in kind of an annoying spot.
Well, well.
I think I just need to test the trap. I don't think I'm going to actually
Agreed.
get the panic mana. I just need to test the trap. Yeah.
Of course.
For that purpose, we're going to keep Micaiah nearby.
What is your desire?
For
She
Dane.
might need to do some repositioning. And on the left, we'll be able to get the healing tower so that Seliph does not go above half. And this also has the additional added effect of making it so that Kagero only has one
Yes.
move. So we need to test this trap. So that was also the fake trap.
Let's head out.
That is good to
Agreed.
know. Okay.
Well, well.
So,
What is your desire?
we are not going to buff up, I think. No, I don't think we want any buffs. I don't think there's any feasible way for me to break the panic mana.
It will be
So
done.
we are going to just do this unbuffed. I think we
I
can
see.
still do that just fine.
For Dane.
Because Micaiah is pretty insane. So we should not be receiving any buffs at the start of next turn.
Let's head out.
Although we are getting
Agreed.
affected by the Bright Shrine, it looks like. Turn 4.
Of course.
Let's head out.
I see.
Well, well.
Ideally, we would be killing Sylvia. But unfortunately, even with,
Let's head out.
is this a +3? No, it's just +1. So I wonder why. Is that
Agreed.
speed ploy, maybe? No, I think it's just Bright Shrine.
Well, well.
Yeah. I mean, it could be both. It is both, but yeah. Okay.
Let's head out.
For Dane.
If Micaiah is in range, so why am I not doubling? Is that Darting Stance? Yeah, that is Darting Stance. I think we're still safe to do this, honestly. We can then put Micaiah in range. Sylvia might even attack us.
Agreed.
And either way, it makes her weak. Makes Sylvia weak. So I think this is
Let's
fine.
head out.
It gets rid of the pulses. I think we will do this. Yeah, I think we will do this. I think with the buffs from Micaiah, ally support, we should be tanky enough. Panic mana attacking
your
her is going to be
desire?
quite annoying. I'm even considering baiting out Seliph. I know that Deirdre has a rally, so she would rally probably for Seliph. I wonder who rallies first though. Is Seliph going to rally for like Sylvia and get danced, or what's going to happen, I wonder?
Yes. What is my task?
I could do this. If I did that, Deirdre rallies for Seliph, gets danced by Zero, and then comes and attacks me. Does that even matter? Rutger is pretty thick,
Yes.
and then Seliph attacks me, but I have a lot of defense. I honestly think Rutger would probably win that engagement,
Yes.
and we could get rid of the Bright Shrine. You have wings though. and that is rather concerning.
Yes.
So maybe
It
for
will be
now,
done.
we just stay where we are.
What is your desire? It will be done.
Yeah, I think for now we're just gonna stay where we are
Yes.
and maybe move this Naga over so that Mickey doesn't get panicked next turn. And we'll just see what happens. Rally, dance, rally, dance, rally, attack. Okay. And attack. Good thing we don't die from that.
Hold still.
And we'll get a decent heal off of it too. Okay. And Kagero moves down by 1. Alright. We can actually kill Seliph with Micaiah, which I do think I want to do. Yeah, I do think I want to do that.
Well, well.
Igren is not being bright shrined at the moment. I guess that's going to Rutger now. Rutger is taking all the debuffs. Yeah, I think we'll do this because this is pretty safe. Micaiah is pretty hidden. So we'll definitely do that. Vantage will hurt a bit, but that will charge our Glimmer. Goodbye, Seliph.
Agreed.
Now, who do we want to aim for? Who has Rally again? Deirdre has Rally.
Let's head
So
out.
if I don't kill Deirdre, like if I kill a 0 instead, for example,
Moving forward.
and hell, if I put Rutger here, Rutger might get attacked by Kagero.
Agreed.
What is my
Alternatively, does Rutger one-shot
task?
KO
Moving
Deirdre?
forward.
Well, well.
Because if he doesn't, I'm thinking we could probably Gale Force off of Deirdre, and then kill a 0 as well. And then Kagero would attack
Yes.
Rutger,
Let's
because
head out.
Igran would kill her. I guess I just need to calc that real quick. Does Rutger actually kill Deirdre in one hit? Keep in mind she's got extra bulk by +3, so that's effectively 22 defense, which is 38 plus 22. Are there any other buffs I need to worry about? Invisible buffs? I don't think so. So about 60
Moving
bulk,
forward.
and Rutger has 50 attack times 1.2. I think he would exactly one-shot her, unfortunately, so that wouldn't work. That would not work.
Agreed.
But we could still get rid of one of them.
What is your desire?
Actually, we do have Wings of Mercy
It will be done.
on Naga. That is worth considering.
What is my task?
Well, well.
How do I take advantage of that, though?
Agreed.
17 from you, 25 from you.
Let's head out.
That is out of support range, though.
Yes.
It is rather annoying that he does exactly enough damage to one-shot Deirdre. That is rather annoying.
Moving forward.
Well,
Hell, I could even go like this if I wanted to, and just bait out these guys. Although Deirdre would probably bully Micaiah a
What is
little
your
bit.
yes?
We could get Micaiah out of here though.
It will be done. What is your desire?
Like, we can remove Micaiah from
Agreed.
the situation
let's head out.
and just do this. And then what happens? Deirdre rallies for a Sylvia or a 0? Does it matter which one she rallies for? And does she even get danced? Because I think a 0
Wow,
does
wow.
enough damage to the point where she should just attack Igren.
Agreed.
Agreed. Look, honestly, even if she was fully buffed, 56 attack, weapon triangle, lull attack speed, it'd be 50 attack, lull attack speed, 54 attack,
Agreed.
even more attack from Guardian's Bow. I don't think this Kagero would kill Egret, so I think the better play is probably to kill Sylvia and then kill Deirdre. And then Kagero really can't. Kagero really can't
Let's head out.
kill Igren or Deirdre, and Azura and Kagero should be attacking Rutger, and I think he can handle that. So I think we're just gonna go for that. I don't want to spend 2 years thinking about this match.
What is my task?
We'll go ahead. Yeah, as I figured. Exact damage. Exact damage. It do be that way sometimes. Almost, but not quite. Oh well. There goes Deirdre.
Yes.
And with the rest
will
of
be
you,
done. Yes.
do
What
kind
is
of
your
want to get over to that other
desire?
pot, so maybe we just move like this for now. So Kagero should probably just attack Rutger and not kill him, if I had to guess. Yeah, 0 times 2, nice. Ting ting. Okay, I think that's GG. We can do this.
Moving forward.
We can Gale Force off of this. You don't have
What is my
vantage.
task?
Goodbye, Kagero. Gale Force.
Yes.
Goodbye, Pot. And we shoot a 0. And that will end it. Okay.
For Nabata.
For Nabata. And we're done. We are done with the 5th day of AR. Beautiful. Alright. It is a shame that I wasn't able to beat SpeedyHawk's team. I think it was just positioning more than anything. If I were to redo that map, I'd probably go ahead and try to vantage it with Camilla or even Soth, because they had no hardy bearing. They were all grouped together. I think the real reason why I was hesitant to do that was because the bolt tower got destroyed. If my bolt tower was in lane 3, I absolutely would have vantaged it. But unfortunately it did get destroyed, and it made me doubt whether or not my vantage units would have enough attack to deal with all the enemies, particularly the red ones for Camilla. And there were a few really physically bulky ones that I wasn't sure if Soth would be able to handle or not. I probably should put more trust in Soth. I know he's pretty freaking strong. But there's no use worrying about spilled milk or crying about spilled milk, however the saying goes. We still have 3 ladders left. We've only got, I think, 3 games left in the rest of the week. And we're doing really well as far as everything else goes. As far as score goes, I didn't lose any of my other matches this week, because they were all boring, easy ones. And as far as defenses go, the only lift that we've lost is on the first day still. We have a few rematches lined up, but if we look at them, like, Legendary 0 is always annoying. We have a +10 Infantry Pulse Bike. We have a +10 Gale Force Eliwood, who is an absolute killer. This guy is really hard to fight, although he is Dark Blessed. And we have a pretty competently, well, I say competently, a decently built Azura. Again, they're always annoying. Azuras are always annoying. So I don't know if I'm going to rematch any of them or just take randoms till the end of the week, but I guess we'll see. This video is already like super fucking long compared to my normal videos, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you whenever the next day our match is good. Till then.